Hello, my name is Christine Graham. I will be presenting on Compton Center for Sustainable Living. It's abbreviated CSC. I'll be using them interchangeably. The aim for the CSC is to bring fresh fruits and vegetables to Compton. Compton is considered a food desert. A food desert is a place where there are few or no grocery stores. Compton is also a food swamp. A food swamp is a place where fast food restaurants are overrepresented in the population. The problem with a city being both a food desert and a food swamp is that people are going to be much more likely to eat high-calorie, low-nutritional foods. This will increase the likelihood of obesity in children and adults. The Healthy People 2030 objectives for this problem would include to reduce the consumption of added sugars by people 2 years and older, and others to reduce the number of household food insecurity and hunger. So a little more about the Compton Center for Sustainable Living and the goals it has for its organization. As a nonprofit organization that gets its funding from donors, its mission is to serve as a catalyst for local residents, business, and government representatives to work together to build stronger neighborhoods, improve the quality of life for low to moderate income families, and revitalize communities into neighborhoods of choice. In order to realize its mission, the CSC utilizes volunteers and interns to run workshops and help oversee the center's front desk, as well as help residents learn to garden. In order to help the residents, the CSC offers programs to help teach residents different life skills. The CSC offers workshops on home ownership and becoming a landlord, financial education, neighborhood revitalization, advocacy, and affordable lending. They offer an array of programs and services. In order to get residents in the program, they use social media and word of mouth. A couple strengths of the CSC are that they help to grow food and teach residents how to grow food. A weakness is that if a participant doesn't have a yard or way of using those skills, then they won't be able to use them. They also provide financial literacy, which can help people get on their feet that don't have a way of offering jobs or job fairs. It would be helpful to offer both. So next, I'm going to talk about an example of a current program, and that would be the Financial Education and Counseling Program, which aims to help residents learn how to manage their money and to give them the knowledge to make healthy decisions. Before COVID, the CSC offered a series of classes on different aspects of financial literacy. An example would be understanding credit in a room in the center to residents. A staff member would present the information through a PowerPoint and speech for their participants. So the CSC is a part of the NHS, which is a local neighborhood holistic service that they offer to people in Los Angeles. So the NHS opened in 1985, but the Compton Center didn't open until 2014. So the program has been going on for 6 years in Compton. So this financial literacy class has been going on for 6 years. Their site doesn't offer any data on the effectiveness of the program. So in order for me to volunteer here, I would need to learn a variety of skills to interact effectively with the target population. I would need to learn gardening skills, since a big component of the site is to teach people how to grow healthy food. I would also need to learn more about food deserts and how that affects residents in this community. Another thing would be to learn about cultural differences in eating. Compton is mainly Black and Latino. A big part of the foods they eat come from cultures they are a part of. I would need to learn about their cultural cuisines so that I can help them with gardening with foods that they would enjoy. So cultural competencies that the center is working on are A, financial education. So their aim is to teach the population how to become homeowners and even landlords. This is so that they can build wealth, so that they can pass it on to their children, and so that they can also bring in income in the city to help make the city more revitalized and give grocery stores and other industries a reason to come in. So they also train their staff on how to be culturally sensitive as well. So the members are diverse, just like the community is. There's Black, white, Asian, Latino. So that helps with having people from each community there to help others understand what's going on. Another aspect is teaching the residents how to eat well within their cultures. No matter what culture a person comes from, they can still learn to incorporate healthier eating options, which would be to like decrease the amount of sugar or salt in their food, so they can still enjoy their cultural dishes, but maybe just make them with more veggies and less fat, or maybe switch the types of fat they use, so maybe they can switch to olive oil or things like that.